Hey guys, so I'm just doing a check-in on your person. The first two cards to come out were New Beginnings and Reunion of Souls, okay? And the card numbers are 7 and 2, so either 72 is significant or 27. So either this new beginning is going to be about you guys, okay? This new beginning could be about them reuniting with you, okay? Maybe they pulled back their energy, they ghosted, and now they're wanting to return, okay? After some purging with this emotional, these drops here, it makes me think of purging. So after some emotional purging, yeah, some ascension that went on or is going on currently. I don't know if this is, most of my readings are future influence, so this could happen, I mean, this could be happening now, but it could happen in like 3 days from now, or within 3 days from now, or even like a year from now. So just take what resonates. Okay. I just saw, okay, a black and white vehicle just passed. So oh my gosh, and then look, black and white. See? Letting go. This is healing the ego. This is healing the ego. This is also giving me like yin and yang. So you guys are very so much, I can't even speak. Very much so. 133 I just saw. This is like a twin flame. This is a high-level soulmate, mirrored soulmates, past life soulmates, whatever you want to label it as. Very high-level soulmate here. White butterfly outside my window. Beautiful. Beautiful sign of peace. Also, I'm getting your guides, your ancestors they have your backs with this connection. They want this connection to happen, to come into fruition. Side note. So letting go, yeah, letting go of fears, letting go of illusions, all right, as they ascend. And ascension is about raising their vibration, right? They've been doing some shadow work. Yeah, look at anger. Now, they might be worried that you're angry. I don't know. Or they're frustrated. Could be, they've definitely, this has been coming up a lot. They've definitely been working on self-worth, self-love. Okay. Why angry? Just part of, I mean, anger is a part of healing, right? We release anger. It's, as long as you release it in a healthy way, have a healthy creative outlet for your anger, or screaming into a pillow. It's just best not to be letting out anger on others, that kind of thing, or even on yourself, right? Having that healthy outlet is going to be important. Whoa. Unlimited possibilities and transformation. So again, this could be about them healing. This can also be the reunion of souls. It doesn't have to be your connection. It could be them. I just saw 333 on the timer. It could be them reuniting with their higher self. Okay. I'm getting inner child healing as well. They've been doing some inner child healing. So that shadow work, healing any traumas, transformation out here. Yeah. This is them getting rid of any lack mindsets. Getting ready, okay, somebody's getting ready. Getting rid of any lack mindsets, any false narratives they've been, thinking about themselves or talking to themselves about, negative self-talk, crap like that. Negative self-talk, yeah, that's getting away from that. No scarcity mindsets, stuff like that. That's how we manifest. We need to manifest from a place of already having what we want, right? Embodying that energy, being at peace where you are now on your journey also helps you to manifest. Surrendering, that kind of stuff. This is everything that they've been going over or are going over. But there's definitely some frustration here and emotion. Look at these emotions. very hot and cold, very like roller coaster ride of emotions. So you could be feeling that. You could be, like I mentioned, this is a yin and yang connection, so you could be picking up on what they're going through. It won't be as intense for you, but you'll definitely pick it up. You'll start like crying out of nowhere, start feeling really sad, or start feeling really angry. That is you possibly feeling, you're channeling what they're going through. So just keep that in mind. If you start to feel like that and you're confused, you're like, well, I shouldn't be feeling like that, then it's not your energy, and release the energy into Gaia for transmutation. No matter whose energy it is, just always remember to do that. That should be like a spiritual practice for you that you do daily. Just have a discipline with releasing other energies that you pick up subconsciously. Pick up. Even if that's collective energies, not just your person. Remember to release those energies. So you just keep your energy pure and it's just your energy, right? Okay, anything else? Discernment. This is awakening. This is judgment in the tarot. So going through a spiritual awakening for sure. Again, clearing out all of those mindsets, like, you know, anything that prevents them from manifesting a beautiful life. Manifest it, you know, no more lack mindsets. So you're manifesting more lack, right? Stuff like that. Yeah, slow but steady. Okay, so it's divine timing. Like, don't energetically chase this person. Let them work out the process at their own speed, right? Okay. Let me see, get some of these extra messages, what they're going through, what they're feeling. I just heard regret. Distracted. There it is. There's the distractions. Yeah. You know, with good luck. With this discernment coming out, where is it? Didn't I take it out? Yeah. Discernment, spiritual awakening. Like, this is too big. See, all this suppressed emotion is just going to come flooding out. The more you try to distract yourself, the more this is going to build up. My left ear just started ringing. The more this is going to build up, and it's just going to come out like a flood. You cannot stop the awakening process when you are meant to awaken in this lifetime. You're not going to be able to stop it. They can try. They might be delaying it, free will decisions. They could be delaying it, distracting themselves with practical matters, work, hobbies, whatever. But it's not going to completely stop it in its tracks. So there could be some suppressed emotions here. I said regret came out. New beginning. There's that new beginning again. They really want a new beginning, but they're having to, I think they're realizing, oh crap, in order to have this new beginning, I have to do some healing. And that's, maybe that's why they're frustrated. Look it, I said, oh crap, shocking. Shocking, you might have to do some healing before you can have this beautiful new beginning. Yeah, they could be deceiving themselves. Deception, they could be deceiving themselves with this distraction, I can't even speak, with this distraction energy. Trying to convince themselves that they don't need healing, or they've already done it, or who knows. But there is a new beginning, and there's divine timing attached to this, big time. So whether that's a new beginning for your connection or a new beginning for their life, okay? Fool energy. Quiet. See where there's manifesting. They could be trying to, I'm getting fear. They maybe fear rejection. Maybe they were dishonest with you, and not that they lied, but again, suppressing emotions, being dishonest by not telling you how they feel. Okay, not being, fears of being vulnerable, fears of being rejected. It's just stemming up from past. They have to heal things that happened to them in the past to make them have these fears that have been programmed into their ego that they need to release. But they're definitely doing, I don't like to use the word praying because it's a spell word, bad. Manifesting. So they could be manifesting this new beginning, but having to surrender because it's divine timing. The divine will bring in this new beginning. Look at resistance, suppression. Yes, where I just said suppressing emotion. See, you want to have this brand new beginning, but you can't have it unless you get over those fears. You release those fears of being vulnerable, release those fears of worrying about what other people think, rejection. So, but they are like staying hopeful. I feel that there will be a new beginning with you one day. So they're staying hopeful. They want to, yeah, look, second chance and then a foundation. So this person wants to have a family with you. I just saw 1111, 401s. Dude, this person wants to have a family with you. They want a second chance. They want to start things on a solid foundation with you, create a new solid foundation with you. This is very 10 of Pentacles. Right now, there's boundaries up. They can't confess this. Like, that's what they want, but they can't tell you that. There's boundaries up regarding confessions. They can't, but they feel like that's a mistake. There's some kind of mistake. There's that regretful energy. Yeah, and look, grief. Maybe they feel like they're hoping, maybe they're trying to manifest you return. But if they left you, they're the ones that need to return. They have to take that action, that emperor energy. And maybe, I was going to say, maybe they found it a mistake, or they're finding it now to be a mistake that they didn't confide something. They didn't come clean about something. Maybe of how they felt, yes. And now they're feeling loss, grief, depression even, for holding in these emotions. Let's get a couple more. We'll get a quick one. They're watching you. It could be through social media or energetically spying, or physically if you guys live close to each other. And they're going through it. There's the emotional storm. There it is. Emotional storm. Yep. Which is good. That needs to happen. It needs to happen. They can, all these emotions that they kept hidden, all these emotions that they're letting them out in hermit mode, right? They're letting them out in their solitude, which is good. But again, you might pick up on that, okay? Just because of the mirroring and you channeling their energies, and they'll channel your energies too. But you should be high vibing, right? And you should be the lighthouse and helping this person come back in a higher vibration. I hope this helps. Take what resonates. Talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye.